Alright, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? We're back again with another YouTube video. So today we're going to be covering the very upsetting Adin Ross situation. And I don't normally talk about Adin Ross because I find his dramas and his beefs kind of stupid. Like his beef with Neon. It's like, who really cares? Like, honestly. But when it comes to a very serious situation, like before when I talked about Adin Ross was when he showed adult films to his child audience. I thought that was extremely messed up.
What do y'all want to watch, bro? I don't support porn. Like, I don't support the shit. What the fuck do y'all want to watch on here, bro? I don't support the shit. I don't condone it. I don't support it. Wait, how old are you guys in the chat, bro? Jesus.
And especially this situation. So the situation revolves around gambling and how popular it is on Kick. And I do want to give my opinions on gambling before we get into the conversation. Basically, like with gambling and with drinking and other things like that, I think it's fine if it's moderated and you have self-control. But I do see the very big negatives of gambling when we go into the other situations, which is when people don't have self-control. And in Adin Ross' situation, he does not have any self-control. This has been shown multiple times. He's a very popular Kick streamer who was banned on Twitch, and he hopped on the Andrew Tate red pill stuff. Ended up cutting ties with Andrew Tate because Andrew Tate and him made an agreement that he was going to go celibate. He was going to put his life to God. He was going to start working out, eating properly. Then a little bit later on, we found out that he admitted to starting to take liquid again, which he says straight up to Andrew Tate.
Yes.
But then you stop going gym.
Stop going gym because I got addicted to liquor, known as promethazine codeine, which is lean. Because I know it's bad, bro. It's a drug addiction.
And I feel like Adin Ross has never really kept a promise or had any faith in what he's doing. And he just seems like he's a grifter on Kick who just happened to get a big audience. But that being said, recently he's been promoting a lot of gambling, and in a stream, I guess he ended up losing $13 million live, which had a lot of people very concerned. And he ended up coming out with a tweet saying, "I'm emotional right now and I'm a cope on my own, and I don't want to hurt anyone in here. I'm just in a really bad state of mind. Never been this low. It's not the gambling. It's not a girl. It's something way beyond it. I pray nobody goes through what I'm going through. Last thing I have, genuine people in here, and I'm sorry you see me like this. I love you and I won't let this bring me down forever. I'm sorry for not doing well. I'm going to keep fighting, but the shit keeps getting worse." And I think I mean, if he's got something going on behind the scenes, obviously deal with it. We don't know what he's going on, but it sounds very serious. I feel like if you're dealing with something, you should not be doing gambling because he is addicted to gambling. He said it himself. Like, he is straight up addicted to gambling. I think recently he had a clip where he lost 500K after winning 500K, and then he ended up getting extremely high and then ended up having to end stream because he got way too high.
Hey, man. Oh my god, dude. Fuck. Dude, unreal, dude.
Oh my.
So no matter what, you have a win. Bro,
Just lost it all. I can't fucking care.
down to the loyals. Loyals. I beg down, master. I'm really sorry for any type of disrespect or shade I was throwing. You guys own me. I'm your guys' fucking slave. I'm sorry. I'm your puppy. You guys control me to do whatever the fuck you want.
Which that's just not healthy behavior at all. Like, obviously people can do what they want, but honestly, you're just doing it to cope. And then obviously something's going on in your life where you're gambling to cope as well. And I feel like no matter what your situation is, you should never use a substance or something like gambling to try to cope with something going on in your life. That is extremely dangerous, and you're not in the right state of mind, so you're going to end up blowing all your money. And that's just what happens with Adin Ross. And yes, he has a ton of money, but when you're losing millions of dollars a stream, that's going to start catching up, and it's really sad to see. And I know what people are going to say. They feel bad for Adin Ross and whatever's going on in his personal life. I don't know what's going on in his personal life, but I don't give a fuck if he's losing money. I'll be perfectly honest with you guys. If you guys don't know, he straight up scammed his fans with a currency called MILF coin or something like that. And then when he talked about it on stream, he just laughed about it.
The #1 Discord for stock tips. Adin must buy AMC today.
Chat, by the way, that MILF token shit I did a while back, I already told you guys, don't buy that shit. I got paid a bag to do that shit. Like, I don't give a fuck. I hope none of you guys actually bought it.
So I don't really give a fuck if he loses a shit ton of money. He doesn't deserve that money. And if anything, we can learn from this and show you why kids should not be getting promoted gambling, because this is what it can cause. It can cause people to completely lose it, go in the dumps. Yes, it might not be gambling the reason why he feels this way, but he is using gambling as a way to cope for stuff. And it's just sad to see. And I think this should be a learning lesson for a bunch of children who watch people like Adin Ross, that gambling isn't as great as it seems. No matter what, the house always wins. And you got to remember that. If everyone was winning, the gambling wouldn't exist. It's as simple as that. And obviously, it's fine if you gamble in small antidotes and you are very good at self-control. That is fine with everything else. But unfortunately, there's always a sad and dark part to most of this stuff, like gambling and getting high and drinking. And you guys know. I don't need to sit here and preach it to you guys. So yeah, anyways, yeah, just a shitty situation. And in terms of Adin Ross' personal life, I hope that does get resolved, but I could give less shits about him losing money. I mean, he didn't care about his fans losing money, so whatever. But anyways, if you guys like this video, leave a like, subscribe. And I want to end this off with, obviously, if you guys are going to gamble, make sure you're 18, make sure you're doing it responsibly, and know your limits. Same with everything else. But if you're under 18, don't gamble. Like, I know gambling's a very normal thing, especially with Kick and Twitch streamers and stuff like that. But you know what I mean? It's in video games, it's in GTA casinos, it's in Pokemon cards, but you always got to know your limits. And I feel like gambling should not be as normalized as it is. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one.
Counting sheep, but there's one I always miss.